Maybe you would like to play bingo with your students. I created a sight words bingo as an example of how you might want to play bingo with your kids. And you'll see what I've done is I actually have all the words around the edges of the bingo board because that allows students to create their own bingo game. So I have all the word tiles around the edges and they can just drag them in there and design their own bingo board so that when you call them out, they're able to say, oh, I have that one. Now the purpose of this one is for them to do word recognition, but of course there's lots of great and fun reasons to do bingo. Now how did I make these words? Sure, I could have used the text box feature and just added those onto there, and that works great. But sometimes you might want to change the font or the style or have some different elements to it. So I have here on my bingo template that is in Jamboard, I'm actually going to go to Google Slides. So I'm going to do a slides.new. Now the thing with Google Slides is it has a very large canvas, and I would like to actually have my words be in a very small box. So the first thing we're going to do is go and change the page size. So right in here I'm going to go File and go to Page Setup, File and Page Setup, and I'm going to customize so it's not 10 inches but rather 1 inch by ½ inch. So I'm going to do this as 1 inch by ½ inch. I'm going to go here to subject header, section header, and my word is going to be parabola. Now, problem here is, of course, that's very small. It doesn't really take up all of the space. So if you come up to the View menu and choose Master, you're going to be able to change the font size on the master. So I'm only going to change this one. So right now you notice this is a font size of 3. That is obviously way too small and that's way too big. So where's somewhere in the middle, maybe a little larger. Okay, so then I can see over here on this side that it is filling up the whole slide, if you will. And then I'm just going to add another slide. I'm going to put parallel lines and parallelogram. And apparently whoops, and that one's just a little bit too big. But if I wanted to, because I'm using Google Slides, I can actually change the font, and I can also insert images. Insert image, I'm going to search the web for parallelogram, right? Put a little picture on my slide if I want to. And so then I'm going to use the File menu, and I'm going to download it as a JPEG. It's going to download those individual images, download as a JPEG. Then over on my bingo board, I am going to click the Add Image over in the toolbar on my Jam. Now, it had actually dragged to the Downloads bar. So you can see I can take it from the bottom down here and put it up into the Upload file window. I can add it right into my bingo board. Now when I arrange this, I actually want to put them up on the edges because again, I want to allow students to create and design their own bingo board. That's a little bit more fun. So I'm going to download it. I'm going to download it as a JPEG. And I'm going to use the image icon and I just drag it right from the bottom so it makes it quick and easy to add it going from Google Slides right into Jamboard and stick that right up there.